We have a philosophy and a culture of working with friends in the industry, and we're particularly close to the Kentucky Peerless folks, and especially as we almost grew up together. We started our distilleries almost at the same time, and we bookend Louisville, west to east, east to west. We're about 2 miles apart in terms of distance, but we're closer than that in terms of heart. And we got together with Corky Taylor and his family and us, and decided that we would marry our two spirits together, not only in terms of our attitudes, but in terms of our liquid. And Carson and Caleb Kilburn decided that they would age their rye whiskey in our absinthe barrels as a homage in a way to the Sazerac cocktail, right, and pull that out. And we aged our brandy in the Peerless rye barrels, and Caleb and Brandy chose some really interesting, flavorful barrels. For the one thing about Peerless rye is that they're very, very aromatic, right, for rye, with flavors, coffee, chocolate, and things that are a little unusual for rye whiskey, and the notes that they pull out of that are spectacular. So, after a little over a year and a bit, we've decided to bring the baby to the market. This is our baby, and this is, also a reflection on Henry Craver, the founder of the original Kentucky Peerless, DSP 50, who was a brandy purveyor in his day, as well as a seller and distiller of whiskey. So when you look at it, there's kind of some kind of poetry that you see when you see a family resurrecting, a century-old or more whiskey distillery, and an insurgent brandy distillery in bourbon country. That kind of poetry is quite rock and roll in a lot of ways.
This will be available, limited quantities. How
so
can people find it?
It's a limited release. It's going to be available from March. It'll be a little bit before the dinner. We have a dinner called the Kentucky Table on the 18th of March, where Dallas McGarity has prepared a very classic menu reflecting Kentucky cuisine.
Right.
The opening cocktail will be a Sazerac, and we're going to share some Kentucky caviar. I think that there's great opportunity, great joy in fraternal partnerships, working together. Working together brings out the best in you. It's kindred spirits that are reality as opposed to just talking. So we really enjoy working not only with our siblings in Kentucky, but with other partners, from Vandermill Cidery up in Michigan to King Estate Winery in Oregon to Few Spirits in Evanston, Illinois. We do that a lot, and we get great satisfaction out of it.